Start. Sir, comma, I want to ask another important question. Stop. Does this bill cover private colleges also? Stop. I want the clarity from the minister. Stop. The idea was that there would be a common entrance test covering government colleges and private colleges. Stop. That is what the standing committee's recommendation was. Stop. Already we have a need for the private colleges. Stop. Now what we are doing is, we are giving 1 year grace for government colleges. Stop. I want to ask the Honorable Minister whether this 1 year will be a stretchable year or under no circumstances, will they allow an extension beyond 1 year? Stop. When we attended the meeting, which the finance minister had called, our understanding was that at the end of 1 year, from next year, that is, 2017-18, there will be one common entrance test for government and private colleges in different regional colleges. Stop. I want to get a clear and categorical assertion from the Honorable Minister. Stop. Para. Thirdly, sir, we all know the tentacles that the Medical Council of India has across the political system. Stop. Look at the reconstitution of the National Board of Examinations. Stop. The same people, against whom so many questions were raised, have been able to influence the selection of people on the National Board of Examinations. Stop. Looking at the present constitution of the National Board of Examinations, it does not give me any confidence whatsoever that this government has the courage to stand up to the vested interests of the Medical Council of India and accept the recommendations of the Standing Committee on Health and Family Welfare, headed by Professor Ram Gopal Yadav, which was a comprehensive blueprint for reform to medical education, which included elimination of the evil of capitation fee, increasing quality of both undergraduate and postgraduate education, having a common entrance exam and common exit exam, and improving the quality of medical education. Stop. Going by the present National Board of Examinations, I am afraid, whatever the government says that it is going to stand up to the MCI, and the havoc that the MCI has caused across the country over the past few decades, whether they will actually demonstrate this courage. Stop. Sir, let me first say that little confusion that was going around over the legalities of this case have been cleared by Shri Mishra. Stop. Now, I don't want to repeat because last time also I think people spoke about this bill. Stop. I will just add what had been left earlier. Stop. Sir, this is a simple bill that has come to replace the ordinance. Stop. The ordinance was necessitated, as Sri Mishra said, because of the Supreme Court's review petition. Stop. As a matter of fact, this particular bill on the medical education has a long legal checkered history, starting from Justice Krishna Iyer's judgment and down to Justice Kharej's judgment, and now Justice Dave's judgment. Stop. There are about 9 judgments which are all different. Stop. Now, what is that we are looking into today. Stop. I think the House must really pardon me if I take entirely out of box approach to this. Stop. We are talking about two things in this ordinance. Stop. One is regarding admissions through NEET, and I am totally agreeable with my friend who said that you cannot doubt a state and say that it has no capacity to hold an exam. Stop, which you are able to hold. Stop. After all, what is the concurrent list? Stop. For higher education, we started a university. Stop. There was an objection from the central government. Stop. We will not care unless your act is going to contradict. Stop. Otherwise, I will have all the rights. Stop. Para. Now, today, let us see, what this NEET which is coming about is, whether it has come through the standing committee or whether it has come through the expert committee. Stop. My honorable friends know very well that the decision of the standing committee is not the last word of the Bible. Stop. It is something which will be considered by the government, and then it will come here and finally we give our verdict. Stop. So, let us not talk about it. Stop. If there is an expert committee or a standing committee, it is for our guidance. Stop. Now, what do we do in this? Stop. Sir, there are only two things in the ordinance. Stop. Another point is about giving relief to students, particularly to students of Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu and Maharashtra who were fighting for this. Stop. We had our own exams, by that time. Stop. Now, even if, we did not hold it, I feel, I have all the right to hold my exam. Stop. Because I look to the boys as I want to be. Stop. What exactly is this entrance exam? Stop. Entrance exam, is giving a chance to a student to go and complete his MBBS. Stop. Minister Sahib, please understand this. Stop. The moment a student gives entrance examination for doing an MBBS degree, he will not become a doctor. Stop. Now, for getting into a college, what should be the criterion? Stop. It is the aptitude and not the standard. Stop. The standard will be looked after by college. Stop. What course should be taught, how it should be taught is the concern of the college, your concern and experts' concern. Stop. But I have taken the initiative to study to become a doctor and, for 5 years, I go and get trained in the same college along with others. Stop. Para. We have the strictest examination and passed through. Stop. I am as good a doctor as you are. Stop. So, why is this stress on entrance? Stop. If you think that the entrance is the cause of corruption, please stop it. Stop. Think innovatively, think boldly and have two tests. Stop. Today, the tribal area people of my state or any other state are absolutely on a different wavelength and a different mindset. Stop. In the same train, I would like to say that let the states look into that. Stop. Please do not disturb their powers. Stop. If you want to have this national test, have a second test to test their aptitude and attitude. Stop.